Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers, my returning subscribers, to all those of you that have been engaging with my videos. You guys are awesome. Thanks a lot. And to those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, my name is Felix. On this channel, I talk about opportunities abroad. I talk about fully funded scholarships, partial scholarships, no tuition universities. I talk about budget friendly universities, and I talk about combination of both sometimes, or combination of multiple options sometimes. So if information like this are what you're in search of, I want to assure you you're on the right channel. All you need to do is to hit on the subscribe button, so you join the family and you become among those that receive notification each time I upload a new video on this channel. Okay, guys, today I'm bringing to us an excited opportunity about a very decent scholarship in Netherlands, and also I want to give us reasons before I start why I think you should consider Netherlands, most especially if you have the funds. One of the reasons why I think you should consider Netherlands as your study destination is the fact that some of us don't know, but in Netherlands, in Europe, Netherlands is the second highest English speaking country whose native language is not English. That is to say, unlike Finland, I know Finland has become one of the choicest study destination recently in Europe. Uh, but you should understand that English is widely spoken, most especially in the what do you call it in the capital, Helsinki. But universities that are far from the capital, I think, from other information and sources I've gathered information from, they still are not too vast in speaking English like that, and it affects the opportunity, the chances of you getting job. If you are not in the capital or cities that are close to the capital, you may find it difficult getting a part-time job even as a student, unless you choose to learn the language, which is what I will advise for anybody going to Finland, most especially if you will not be in the anywhere close to the capital. I will advise that you start learning Finnish or Swedish even before you leave your home country. So another of this is one big advantage of Netherlands. Uh, English is widely spoken, and you could easily get a part-time job. At least from my research, you could easily get a part-time job, and without bothering yourself about learning the necessarily learning the language. But I will always advise, it's nothing wrong if you are going to Dutch. There's nothing if you are going to Netherlands. There's nothing wrong learning Dutch. At least you should learn the basics. It's always good when you are traveling abroad. Always learn the basic language that is spoken there, even if English is widely spoken. Another reason why you should consider Netherlands is the acceptance rate is very high when it comes to visa and your resident permit application. It is so because you are not doing the application yourself. The school is doing the application for you. Therefore, unlike some other countries and some universities in Finland, where you need to, after you gain admission, you need to send out copy of your transcript, and that alone, it's at least it's going to cost you. You need to send what do you call it, your hard copy of your diploma, and not directly from you, certified copy either from the university themselves or notarized copies. So you should have this in mind if your study destination is Finland. So this is another advantage for the Netherlands. You've already submitted your document, so they forward it to their immigration, and they do everything for you, including the health insurance and all those other stuff. You don't need to bug yourself. So the school is the one doing all those things for you. And of course, when you are done, you have the 1 year orientation visa to stay back and look for job. Okay. And so these are some of the reasons why you should consider Netherlands. The only backside in Netherlands is the fact that compared to other countries like Finland, the proof of fund is is high. Yes, almost times two. In fact, maybe more than times two. I think Finland is about 560 monthly, while for Netherlands they require you to have 1,211 thereabout. But and in Netherlands it's more like a block account. You have to send this money first. That's just one of the disadvantage. But if you have the funds, if you get your scholarship, you get your admission, why not? You know your visa will not be declined and all those stuffs. So uh, I bring to us one of the cheapest. In fact, this is the second cheapest school I've come across in Netherlands so far, and they have some decent scholarships that could be of help to us. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, let's go directly into the video. So the university we are looking at today is called Han University. So take your time to familiarize yourself with what is going on in their what do you call it, i- at the in the homepage of the school. So I'm going to scroll down to this place where I say ready to apply. I'll right click, open in a new tab. I'll right click this scholarship, open in a new tab. I'll right click this cost, open in a new tab, and I will uh okay. Then I'll go to programs. I'll go to maybe bachelors. Any of these are open in a new tab as well. So let's start with this. Okay, permit me to skip this. Let's just go on to this. The cost. Let's first of all check the cost of studying in this particular university. Don't forget, I say this is from my own research. This is the second cheapest university I've seen in Netherlands. I already talked about the cheapest university I've come across in Netherlands, which is Hanze University of Applied Science. Their tuition fee is about 9,000 euros. Why for this? In fact, some programs in this is cheaper. To permit me to retrieve my word, this may be the cheapest university in UK, in Netherlands, depending on the course you are applying to. Okay, so this is it. Let's start with the tuition fee. So if you're applying to this program, I told you depending on the program, this is why I said it was the second cheapest I've come across, because for automotive engineering the is 10,270 euros. Then for communication it is 8,750, which is the cheapest for non-EU applicants. For international business it is 8,750. That's for bachelor's degree. So these are the bachelor's programs that are done in this university. Then if we scroll down, we see the masters. For masters, circular economy is 8,750, and for engineering system it is 10,270, and molecular life science. So these are the programs that are done in masters level. So please let's take note. Then we've already seen the programs, so you can just scroll here. This is how to filter. If you want to see programs that are done in masters and bachelors, just click them. Just select all what you want to see. If you are exchange program, click on exchange. Of course, we want full-time programs. So when you scroll down, we've seen them already, so we are not going to waste time here. Then we'll come to when to apply. When should you apply? Now for bachelor's degree, they have two intakes yearly. That's the September and the February. So for the September, the application has passed. So you need to submit your application for non-EU at most June 1st. And this is June 20th, so it has passed. So the one that is available is for February, okay? And please take note. Uh, uh, the for the February, the only course you can apply to is communication and international business only. I almost didn't want to make this video because I would have preferred to make it when you have all the courses available. But nonetheless, if you have interest in this school and you are targeting next year, please keep in mind that you can still submit your own application next year. So it's not a waste. The information is nevertheless nonetheless it is not a waste. So please take note that if you are applying for the February, the deadline is 1st of November, and the only courses that are available are communication and international business only. Then for masters, I'm not sure for masters. For masters, all the application seems to be by June. Okay, so for masters, you will not be able to apply for the February. So please take note of that. If you are interested in applying to this school, please and you are a master student, you have to target for June next for September intake next year if Netherlands is your preferred study location. Okay, so then let's check out what the scholarship is all about. So for the scholarship, uh, they say they have outstanding achievers. Let's just go. The scholarship available through Han and partners are your Netherlands scholarship. I posted recently someone on this channel that had this scholarship. Yes, he had the Holland or Netherlands scholarship of 5,000 euros. Yes, so people are getting these stuffs, and that's why I decided to, and that's one of the reasons why I still decided to make this video. So it's not too late for those who can apply for for the February intake. You can apply. Who knows? You too can get this scholarship once you meet the criteria. Yes. So we are going to scroll down, and this is the amount. If you remember, for most of the courses in bachelor's degree, what you are paying is the tuition is about 10,200 dollars, sorry, euros, while for this the scholarship covers 12,500 euros. Okay, yes. Then they also have the Hans Honor Scholarship. Please take note, this 7,500 is for those who will secure admission but did not get this 12,500 euro. They say non-EU stroke EEA student who didn't get a scholarship in the first year. So the good thing about these particular universities is if you did not get the scholarship the first year, provided you have an outstanding academic achievement, you have a good result, the school will automatically consider you for the previous year for this scholarship, but then the amount is going to be 7,500 euro that is contributed towards your study. So please, we should take note of that. Then the Netherlands scholarship. For this scholarship, you receive 2,500 in the first semester and another 2,500 in the second semester. That is making it 5,000. Uh, Making it 5,000 in a year. And after that, you can receive an additional 2,500 euros per year. Of course, in Netherlands, you are permitted to work. Another downside of Netherlands is the fact that your working time as a student is 16 hours per week. Another good thing about Finland, your working time is 30 hours per week. So please take note if you are to compare both Netherlands and what do you call it, Finland. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. So it's left for you to adjust yourself to wherever you choose to go. So these are very good study destination. I don't think you regret going to any of these anyway. So uh, then for the masters, they have the Netherlands scholarship, which covers for 5,000 for non-EU students. Then the honor scholarship, similarly with the similar to the bachelor's degree scholarship. Those who didn't get this scholarship in the first year, they have the opportunity, depending on their academic record, to get the scholarship in the second year. Okay, so, yes, guys, that's it. But for the masters, do not forget you cannot apply for the masters uh, presently. So you are the requirement. You have to be a national outside the EU or EEA area. Then you do not have a degree from an education institution in Netherlands. It means you are applying with a foreign degree. You have not previously been enrolled in a degree at a university or University of Applied Science in the Netherlands. Then you have been accepted into a full-time English third degree program at hand. Then you have an IELTS score of at least 6.5 or a TOEFL of this or this other one. So please These are the requirements. Yes, in Netherlands, English, just like in Finland also, if you apply most of the universities, you need to have at least one of the English proficiency certificate. Excuse me. So similarly, in Netherlands, you need that also. So, in order to apply to this university, they said this is another thing: prepare your scholarship application, submit your application, receive notification, accept the scholarship. It's quite simple. You apply, then the good thing is it doesn't take time uh, uh, to get I think within highest 2 weeks you should get your okay let me not say if you submit all your application materials and you are qualified within 2 weeks you should get your admission offers. Yes, at least that's the experience I've had with Netherlands when I applied here some times ago. Yes, their admission decision was very fast, so you could also apply that. Then their scholarship takes time. Okay, if you are applying for the September, the result of the scholarship will be out by June. Even if you got your scholarship, even if you got your offer by January, you have to wait till June for you to know the outcome of your scholarship. So that's another downside. The scholarship, the Holland scholarship or the Netherlands scholarship is sponsored by their government. So I think they consider all the schools, and that's why they do it by June. It's not necessarily a downside anyway. So, but just have that at the back of your mind that even if you secure your admission in 2 weeks, for you to know the outcome of your scholarship, you will still have to wait until what do you call it? Until June. That's if September intake is what you applied for. So please so you can see here, typically the process takes between 2 and 3 weeks once the application is complete. You see that yourself, right? So, is there an application fee required? If so, how much? Very good. Thank God I opened this because my initial research, I didn't see this. So, there is an application fee of €30 after December 10. Early action application and online application never have a processing fee. Wow. So there is no processing fee if you apply early. So after December 10, there is a charge of application fee. They said regular decision or paper application. Okay, if you are applying by paper, so there is no application fee. Take note of that. So is there a test score? Yeah, we've seen it. So their test policy, and we've seen it. So any of the test score goes, whether IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, and the rest of them. So please take your time to read about all this. Okay, then if you want to apply, you come to this place in Netherlands. The application is done by the what they call study link. Okay, so okay, they say pre-registration for November. So click here, pre-registration for November. Then you enter your first name, your surname, your email, nationality, then intended start date. Then you click on submit. If your intended start date is February, of course, you know the intended start date. You cannot apply for September this year again. So your intended start date should be January next year rather. After you do that, you hit on the submit button. Then you will be directed to their study link. I think so. I don't know if this one, if they use study link, but most universities in Netherlands, you apply through via the study link. Okay, so guys, I wish you all the best and thank you.